ST105, Programming Exercise 8, and I am excited to say that I finally figured out how to do this project. I was having a lot of trouble with the last IDE, I think it was Eclipse, and it kept giving me a bunch of problems. I ended up accidentally deleting a lot of the files, uh, just trying to start over. It would not let me reinstall because it kept having a error conflict with new and old software and something existing still on the computer. So my solve was to download IntelliJ, and I seem to like this one a lot better. I'm still new at it, so I'm trying to figure out this one right here, where everything is. But I was able to figure this out in one day versus almost like a week and a half of almost ripping my hair out daily. And so this is my grid project, and the project consists of creating a Java FX application that generates a 10 by 10 grid. And inside the grid, we're going to populate each square with a cell integer, and it's going to be a random integer through 0 through 99. So it will turn each individual integer. If it's divisible by 2, it's going to be a colored cell blue, and if it's divisible by 3, it's a colored cell yellow, and if it's also divisible by 6, it's going to be a colored cell green. All right, so right here is the code that I have so far. I'm going to tell you how I got here. So what I did first is I went to IntelliJ, and I downloaded their IDE. And if you are a student and you have student uh, edu email, they say you could get it for free. I'm still in their free trial, so I'm going to attempt that later. But they said you could get it for free if you are a student. Once you do that, you go over here and you download the newest Java and SDK and the newest FX. So pretty much you got your base, which is right here, your IntelliJ, and then it's going to need Java and Java FX for this project. So what I was having an issue with Eclipse is I couldn't add these. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I did it manually, and I just put them right into the Java program that I was trying to run. And then I also try to create a folder so that I could create a Java X folder right from it. So I tried in 2 different ways. It was not working. So what I accomplished here, I'm not going to keep it here, but right now I have it in Java file. I'm probably going to put these in some other file, but what I did is so that I can know where it's located as of right now, I put them specifically in this file. And what I did is I go to this main right here. All right. Edit configurations. And I took this Java FX right here, and I went in and I inputted the path, the file path for this one right here. And all right, my computer's acting slow because I have too many screens open, and I think this video recording software is taking a lot of my RAM. All right, so right here, so we got this program right here. I was having issues before, so I figured out. I stuffed it inside of Java, and I saved it right here, and I highlighted this, and right here, if you hit option, so you highlight it, go to option, you click on here, and it gives you the path. And then I took that path and I put it inside of here, in this lib folder right here. So that's how I was able to put it inside. Cancel because it's already set. And that's how I set it up. So right here, we're going to have my code, and this is the imports. And first, we're going to have a private 2D array of labels for storing a grid. And then we're going to create a grid pane to house the colors, cells, and text. And then once we initialize the 10 by 10 grid of labels, we're going to looping. It's going to fill in each of the cells until the end. And then we're going to generate a random number. This is to generate a random number within the integers that we set as the range, and the range is going to be to 100, so 0 to 100. And then we're going to take those random integers that we created, and we're going to create a label as text. We're going to set max width, and then we're going to align the text in the center within the max width, just because it looks prettier whenever it's in the center. We're going to set the size, and then we're going to set what we're going to be talking about having it do. And that's going to be, if the number is divisible by 6, we're going to color the cell green, and if it's divisible by 3, we're going to color the cell yellow, and if it's divisible by 2, we're going to color cell blue. All right. Setting up displaying scenes right here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and run it. There's 2 ways that I've seen it do it so far. I guess you can press this little play button over here, and I think you can also do it down here. I don't see it. All right, so I'm going to just go over here and hit it. And while I think it's, I don't know, process stop running. All right, I'm still new to this one, so process main is running. Still not a lot of run in parallel, stop, and return. Okay, I think I had to stop it first. Aha! All right, found out something new with this one. All right, I had to hit that little stop button, that red looking square. And then now you can see the little plate. What are you doing? All right, I think I gotta do it faster. All right, I gotta do this before it doesn't let me. What are you doing? All right. We are having a little fox pause here, a little faux pas. I don't know what's going on, so like I said, I'm new to this one. I am going to just hit the play over here, and it's going to line up my little grid 10 by 10, and then it's going to have all of it populated, and hopefully it shows me right here. There we go. All right, so we've got 66, that's green, and 99 yellow, and we're going to try that one more time, and we're going to see a new set. There we go. There are different colors, different numbers, and this is the grid itself. All right, so we're going to talk about, in general, JavaFX application will have 3 major components, namely the stage, the scene, and nodes. In the stage, we're going to have windows containing all the objects of JavaFX application, and it is represented by stage classes. So primarily stage is created by the platform itself. So a stage has 2 parameters determining its position, namely width and height. It is divisible by content, area, decoration, title, bar, and borders. And then the scene, we're going to have represents the physical content of JavaFX applications. It contains all the content of a scene graph, and you can create a scene by initiating the scene class. You're going to opt for the size of the scene by passing its dimensions, height, and width, and then along with the root node to the constructor. So we have the node, scene graph, and node. So a scene graph is like a tree data structure representing the content of the scene, and a node is a visual graphical object of the scene graph. So a node may include like a 2D or a 3D. We're doing a 2D here, such as a circle, rectangle, polygon. It contain containers, layer panes such as border pane, grid pane, flow plane. You could do a bunch of different things. But this is my project CST 105 Programming 8, and this is Raymond Soto signing off.